Hello everyone, I am Shin, and today I am going to be trying Startup Company. I've watched a video or two on it on YouTube here, and I've actually played for a short time just to kind of get a feel for how it works, but it was definitely not a full playthrough. So I'm going to give it a shot today and see how we go, see if there's any options I want to. Let's get this thing to full screen first, and I think that will be about all the changes I'm going to make. And we'll call this Shin Incorporated. Shin Inc. And see what we got here. Looks like I kind of was looking last time. I don't think there's any other option other than to take a loan. So we're going to do that first. And we got some emails here. Welcome to Startup Company. Objectives: first thing to go to Finance View and take a loan, hire a sales executive, generate contracts, and to complete your first contract, you need to hire a developer and develop the required components. All right. Congratulations with your new loan. Request a loan of $40,000 has been transferred to your bank account. Payments will happen automatically starting from tomorrow. All right. Now, I know it says that the first thing it wants us to do is to hire a sales executive. However, like I said, I have watched a few videos of this game, and I don't think that's really the best way to go. One of the things that you can do is once you sell a contract or get a contract, you're able to complete the contract right away if you have the required components. And so you're being able to save them up. I think that is the best way to go. So what I'm going to do is go to recruitment here, and instead of getting a sales executive, I am going to get a developer and try to get 3 developers right off the bat, basically one for each type of component that they can create. And once I have those 3 hired, then get the sales executive to start selling contracts. There's no real point to have a contract if you can't deliver any products. So I'm going to go ahead and unpause it and give it a minute to get some applications here, and then we'll go in and see what kind of people we have. Now, at first when I was watching other people play, I was kind of confused as what this percentage was. It seems to be the speed at which they do their job. So, somebody that is at 150% will basically be able to do 1.5 items than somebody that's at 100%. It's not in any documentation anywhere. That's just kind of what I gather. And you can see that their prices here are different, kind of based on their speed. So somebody at 108% is at 5,000, where we see up here somebody at 150% is at 6,600. And that's a monthly salary. Let's go ahead and pause this while we kind of filter out. I don't want to hire anybody that's under 100%, so I'm just going to delete them off the bat. Let's see here. So what I tried to do last time that I did kind of try this out was to try to weed them out. So you could have somebody that's 100 like this one's 150%, 6,600, right? And it's only 147%. So I'm only giving up 3%, but I'm saving $1,000 a month. That seems like a pretty good deal to me. Same with this here. He's 144, and call it 6,500, right? So I don't know. I think somebody at 138 for 5,000 a month is a lot better deal there. So that's what I'm going to try to do. So let's hire this guy, 5,600, 147, 5,000 a month. We're going to do 138. And then you see this was 123. He's at 5,800. So he was more than the other guy and a lower speed. So let's see if anybody else is looking like a good deal. I think the 120 is where I'm going to go. So now I have these 3 people here. I'm going to put them all on a desk and give them all a task. And you do have to pay. What I've seen on the videos and some people, what I did the first time around, I think was wrong, excuse me, was that I would wind up training them. So you have to pay for them for the ability to do the UI component. You have to pay $1,000 for them to get a back-end component and $1,000 for a network component. So you waste some money if you're training them in all of them. So I'm going to try at least to minimize the number of tasks that they're trained to do. I don't know that this will work perfectly because we may need more of one component than another, but that's what we're going to shoot for. So I'm going to go back into my candidates, and now I'm going to try to recruit a sales executive now that I have some developers that can start working on their various tasks here. All right, we're starting to get some applications on that front. Let's give it, maybe get 3 or 4 before we go check it here. Let's hit the speed button here real quick, just get a little more time to pass. All right, and at the start of the day, let's see if we get any overnight applications. Oh, we got somebody idling. All right, so we want to go back in and reassign them to this task, reassign him to that task, and let's pause it again. I don't see any more. Pause. Thank you. Let's check our candidates for sales executive 90. I don't want anybody under 100. I'm not going to hire anybody under 100 unless it's absolutely necessary. So we have 140 for 6,400 and 130, call it, for 5,800. That's pretty close to each other. Without doing the math here, I think screw it, we'll get the higher one. Why not? And we'll assign him or her to this desk, and we will have them search for a contract and make sure they're assigned to a task. So now we can see that this one is a little faster. It takes 1.6 hours for him to do that one. He would take 3.3 for that, or 4.9 for that. So this is a quicker task. So we may need to train him in one of these other 2. And just to keep it kind of even, we'll see what the contracts that we get require. All right, and now he's idling. So that's gonna be our next hire. Once we get a contract, is we're gonna get a manager, so we don't have to keep clicking on these, and they can auto repeat that same task over and over again. All right, he's awaiting instructions. Let's respond to this contract. It's a medium urgency, so the urgency seems to dictate the price. If you have a high urgency, then they pay more. And this is going to take a database component. I don't think we can. Let's accept it. I hope we don't. So let's see. We'll have to train this person in the database component. So let's go ahead and do that so we can go ahead and complete this contract. Kind of not ideal, not really what I wanted to do there. Let's see if we still have any candidate. Nope, we don't. All right. That's unfortunate, but let's go ahead and try to recruit a manager at this point. Nope, tier 3. Can't do it. Alright, designers are unlocked at tier 3. I'm going to go ahead and try to get some more developers in that case. I want to cover all the possible things that we can need for a contract. I don't want to have any gaps if I can afford it and get it done. So, speed this up. Let's get this database component done, and we can complete our first contract. All right, some applications are rolling in, and he's already done with this. Let's get him going on the next one. Unpause it here. All right, now we should pause, be able to deliver it. All right, we got, as you can see in the parentheses, is how many we have. So we have 4 UI components. We have 1 database component. And so we're able to deliver this. Made our first $1,200 contract. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, we're going to tell him to search for the next contract. While we have it paused, let's go in and look at our candidates and see what we have. Like I said, I don't want to hire anybody under 100. I'm going to hire... That's a sales executive. Let's see what else we get. Let's hope we get some more candidates. Oh, we're idling. We don't want to be idling here. All right. We have one of those. Let's keep him on the databases. And we'll keep her doing her back-end components. And we'll get it off pause. All right, let's pause it while we take a look at this contract. Low urgency, and they want another database component. Interesting. I don't remember last time I did play it through a little bit. I don't remember the databases being quite this popular, but it's only $720. But I guess we'll take what we can get, and we'll go ahead and take that contract. He's about half done, almost half done. Except that she, I guess I keep calling him a he, but it's a she, is off for the day. We will jump to the start of the next day, hopefully get this thing done. It does give you the time you have to complete it. We got 35 hours left, so there's plenty of time. All right, all 3 of them idling, all 3 of them are done. We'll deliver this contract, let him or her start looking for a new one, and let's check out our candidates if we got any good ones overnight. 122%, almost $6,000 a month. That's kind of a lot of money, but we'll go ahead and take that person and let's throw another desk in here and put that new developer. Let's unlock the encryption component and put them on that. All right. Oh, we gotta assign these other people here. Put her back on the databases. Continue with this and continue with this. We're going to need some more network components for sure. So we'll do maybe that one more database component, and then we'll go back to the network. And maybe hopefully get another employee application. See, now we're going to use that network component on this contract. So we'll accept this and continue on with that and take it off pause. So what I found on the last one is you really want to get expanded as quickly as possible and to cover all of these different components that are available, because very quickly you're going to get a contract that you need multiple things for and more advanced things, which is going to require the lead developers, which we haven't got to yet. But we are... Looks like, oh, here it is. We are 46% of the way through Tier 2s. Almost to Tier 3. Halfway to Tier 3 to hire our manager. Our candidates are not looking all that great. Not looking all that great at all. Not really thrilled. Not thrilled at all with these prospects here. So I'm going to leave them and go ahead and just work with what we got. And hope for the best. Hopefully that we can kind of get a little higher dollar contracts here. The awaiting instructions. Here we go. So high urgency. Here we go. And that one's on a database component. We got 24 hours left. We're definitely going to take this one. We need that kind of money. He's idling, so we could put him. Nope, wrong person. So we'll put them back on that there. It's the one sitting next on the network component. Is the one that needs to do the databases. But I think what I'll do is I will train this person on the database as well. Or I could train him on this. Because we got plenty of these for now. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Network component or database? The database seems to be really popular this play. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with that and put them on the database. 3.6 hours. Jump to the start of the day. I did not pause at that time. That was unfortunate. Unfortunate for sure. But we'll make do. We're at 58%. Idling. I really want to get a manager here, so we got to get to this Tier 3. Come on. Database component. Put you back on that as well. Get an extra one in here. As soon as he's done, let's pause this, and I believe we can deliver that contract. $2,600. Beautiful. All right, so we want another contract. Keep searching. Don't stop. Why are you stopping? Why are you going to not work? All right, get back to work. Get back to work. All right. And aha, we are Tier 3 and can hire a manager. We could also have a small retirement plan. All right. And let's see their stats. So if you come in and hit the stats, their base speed 140%, their office bonus 5%, and their mood penalties minus 15%. So eventually they're going to want a vacation. And they call it a vacation, but we're on day 4. So if everybody started on Monday, we're on Thursday now. And they're going to keep coming in on day 6 and 7. So, in reality, even though they say it's vacation, it is a 3-day vacation. They call it a vacation. It's really like a weekend off, in my opinion. I'm not all that mad about it. I saw some people complaining about it online, having to give people a vacation every couple days. And I don't really see it so much as a vacation as in a weekend. Right, so, all right, we're going to put the manager back here. We are going to go into our recruitment. We are going to look for a manager, and we're going to start recruiting that manager. The other thing I think we are going to do is we're going to get some stuff in our office. So, if you have a coffee machine in here, so what that does, right, if we do a mouse over on here, right, it is a 3% bonus to their productivity or speed because you have that in here, right? It's 3%, $500, right? So this is 1.5%, $1,500, not a very good deal. So that is what I kind of look at, right? So this is $100, 0.5%. So 1%, 1,000. What I really want to get is this here, another 5% for $500. And that one I think is another good deal, but we need to be Tier 4. So, 3% for 500 and 5% for 500, 5% for 1,500. So obviously this is 3 times better than this bar, table, and chairs, right? So this is 3% at $500. This is 1.5% for $1,500. This is 6 times as good, if my math is right in my head here. So 6 times better than getting a couch. You best believe I'm gonna skip getting that couch for now, at least. Right? This is only 800.5, so that's 500. So I'm going to try to get the things that are the best deals. So this is 0.5%, $100. $500 would be 2.5%. Right? So just not quite as good as the coffee machine, but I am going to throw a couple of these in here. Just to, I don't know, spruce up our pretend office here. Why not? Right? Have a couple flowers in there. A couple plants, get a little oxygen in the air, recycle some of that carbon dioxide people are breathing out, working hard on their database components. Let's see what kind of candidates we have. No candidates yet. No candidates. Are we recruiting? I thought we were recruiting. Where are our recruits? Maybe we haven't unpaused it yet. I guess that could potentially be the issue. All right, so respond to the contract, low urgency, and we have everything. So let's just go ahead and deliver this right now. Get that extra cash, and keep working. Why would you stop? I don't understand. If you're a sales executive, why would you stop trying to sell? I'm confused on this point, other than to make us have to hire a manager. I suppose that is the exact point of the doing it that way. However, in my opinion, keep working. Don't stop. You don't just stop when I fish. You don't have to be told every time to do your job. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Where's our manager? Do we have a good manager? 141, 6,300. Let's get one or two more. I want to see at least compare a little bit of prices, a little bit of salary comparison, a little glass door action going on, and see where we come out. We are getting another contract. Beautiful. We have that. We don't have the network component, but it's only medium urgency, $2,800. We're going to take that. Let's see if we can't pause here. And they're working on a network component, so we should have that here very shortly. Hopefully, we jump to the start of the day, and we'll get that completed. Did we get any other applications? Any other candidates? Nothing. Nothing came in overnight. That's not good. People don't want to work for us. There we go. Now we got somebody else. Now they're at 94%, though. We're not going to do that for sure. We are not taking anybody under 100%. If you can't at least work at 100% the speed, then I don't want you working for me. And you can ask somebody that does work for me in real life. I am kind of an asshole boss. So we're going to hire this person. I don't see anybody else coming in. There's only 3 hours left. I don't want to miss out on having a manager. We are going to assign the first 3 people. I think that's all we can do with a beginner manager. And I'm falling behind here. Let's go ahead and assign that person. And assign this person. They're on auto repeat down here. That means the manager is going to make them do that again and again. Which is beautiful. And let's go ahead and unpause it now. Now we don't have to every time, not all of them anyway. The 3 that the manager's managing will automatically repeat their tasks without me having to tell them every single time. All right, and what I think I'm going to do next here is, let's see, I can put in another desk and one more. These are the last 2 desks that I can fit in this office space, believe it or not. Even though I've only used half of it, that's all I can do. So, go ahead and deliver that contract. Get them searching for a new one again. And what I think I'm going to do is end the episode here. And when we come back, what I will do is start looking to fill these 2 desks. There's still some. I have one person split between these 2. One person that can do these 2. So I need 4, 5. I need at least 5 developers. I have 4, so I need to hire at least one more to get everything covered simultaneously. So I'd like to do that when we come back. Thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe. I hope you liked what we did here today. And, give me advice if there's something that you didn't like. I'm brand new at this, brand new on YouTube. So if you have some suggestions or anything like that, please chime in the comments below. Thank you very much. See you next time.